I think I'm here. That's the plan anyway. Am I here? Let me know if I'm here. It would be bad if I wasn't. My security screen seems to think I am. Ooh. Hold on a moment. Let me just de-blur my glasses. Oh, that's better. That's definitely better. You see me twice. Hey. Come one and all, let us be jolly, drive away your melancholy, for to grieve it is a folly. Oh, when we're met together, let union be in all our hearts. Let all our hearts be joined as one, we'll end the day as we begun, we'll end it all in pleasure. Rack follow roll to relido, rack follow roll to relido, rack follow roll to relido. Oh, when we're met together, King Solomon in all his glory tells each wife a different story. In our cups we'll sing, well, we'll disapprove of that really. Oh, when we're met together, let union be in all our hearts. Let all our hearts be joined as one, we'll end the day as we begun, we'll end it all in pleasure. Rack follow roll to relido, rack follow roll to relido, rack follow roll to relido. Oh, when we're met together, eating and drinking, there's so charming, piping and smoking, there's no harm in all these things we'll take delight in. Oh, together let union be in all our hearts. Let all our hearts be joined as one, we'll end the day as we begun, we'll end it all in pleasure. Rack follow roll to relido, rack follow roll to relido, rack follow roll to relido. When we're met together, cease your quarrelling, cease your quarrelling and fighting, evil speaking and backbiting, all these things take no delight in. And we're met together, let union be in all our hearts. Let all our hearts be joined as one, we'll end the day as we begun, we'll end it all in pleasure. Rack follow roll to relido, rack follow roll to relido, rack follow roll to relido. Oh, when we're met together, grab the bottle as it passes. Do not fail to fill your glasses. Water drinkers are universally excellent fellows, and I won't hear a word said against them. And we're met together, let union be in all our hearts. Let all our hearts be joined as one, we'll end the day as we begun, we'll end it all in pleasure. Rack follow roll to relido, rack follow roll to relido, rack follow roll to relido. When we're met together. Oh dear. Gonna keep going, but I'm feeling sore throat already. That's not great. Yes, Emily and I aborted a practice on Wednesday because I was sort of feeling the beginnings of a cold. I'm just wondering if it's still there, because I'm... That wasn't mute, that was slapback echo, wasn't it? I might not be doing this for long. Oh, Lord. a poor wayfaring stranger, journeying through this world of war. But there's no sickness, toil, no danger in that bright land. I go, I'm going there to see my father. I'm going there, no more to roam. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I know dark clouds will gather on me. I know my way is rough and steep. Beauteous fields lie just before me, where God's redeemed the redeemed. I'm going there to meet my mother. She said she'll meet me when I come. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I want to wear that crown of glory when I come home in my bright light. I want to shout salvation's story in concert with that blood-washed band. I'm going there to meet my Savior, to sing His praise forevermore. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I'm going there to meet my Savior, to sing His praise forevermore. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. 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 Hi, Paula. Good to see you. Yes, I don't know why there was any beard growing competitions not happening. I actually, during lockdown or towards the end of lockdown, I shaved more because N95 masks and beards don't really get terrifically involved. Well, I'm still hanging in there. Let's see if we can get some stuff sung anyway. But yeah, that was. Oh right, yes, I can imagine. Yeah, that would not be ideal, Chastity, having two different speeds. Am I still having the issue where the audio is dropping out occasionally? I think it's at my end. It's very annoying, and I've not worked out what it is yet, which is not great. But do. I can't just give it all up and not sing anything until I've worked out what the issue is. Oh dear. Do I want to burp? Bum ba da da dum ba da da dum ba da da dum da 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 dum da 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 dum da 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 dum. Come all you maidens young and fair, all you blooming in your prime, always beware and keep your garden fair. Let no man steal away your time, for time it is a precious thing, and time brings all things to my mind. Time with all its labors, and time with all its joys. Time brings all things to an end. Once I had a bunch of time. It flourished by night and by day. There came a lusty sailor along with all his charms, and he stole my bunch of time away. Yes, time it is a precious thing, and time brings all things to my mind. Time with all its labors, and time with all its joys. Time brings all things to an end. The gardener was standing by. I bid him to choose for me. He chose me the lily, the violet and the pink, but I did refuse all three. For time it is a precious thing, and time brings all things to my mind. Time with all its labors, and time with all its joys. Time brings all things to an end. Yes, come all you maidens young and fair, all you blooming in your prime, always beware and keep your garden fair. Let no man steal away your time, for time is a precious thing, and time brings all things to my mind. Time with all its labours, and time with all its joys. Time brings all things to an end. Yes, time brings all things to an end. Oh, sorry that didn't want to work for you, Paula. Oh, Karine Paul-Solomon is very, very good. I don't blame anyone for watching her rather than me. Yes, drat. Yes, I will sort it eventually when I work out how to. Wish I knew what it was. Somewhere in is a little gremlin that's being very gremmy. Marlisa! Lovely to see you. How are you? How's motherhood of teenagers doing for you? I'm of a teenager. Sorry, that's my mum's going to be 80 in April, so that's making me feel slightly old. 80 is the age of your grandparents, really, isn't it? Not the age of your parents. Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is, because I don't know how long the crud's going to last, page number between 1 and 261, I think it is. Yeah, 261. I'll probably take 2 or 3. And then I turn to the first page in here and find the first song I know, which might not necessarily be on the page I turn to, but you know, and I sing it. 47, Edwin, okay. I see you've been dropping loads and loads of stuff on YouTube, Edwin. I'm impressed. Tis the gift to be simple, tis the gift to be free, tis the gift to come down where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight, when true simplicity is to bow and to bend. We shan't be ashamed to turn will be our delight, till by turning we come round right. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, its streets, its slums, as well as stars above. Salvation is here, where we laugh, where we cry, where we seek and love, where we live and die. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend we shan't be ashamed, to turn will be our delight, till by turning we come round right. When the true liberty is found, by fear and by hate we will no more be bound. In love and in life we will find new birth, in peace and in freedom return the earth. When true simplicity is found, to bow we shan't be ashamed, to turn will be our delight, till by turning we come round right. 'Tis the gift to be simple, 'tis the gift to be free, 'tis the gift to come down where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight. Till true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend we shan't be ashamed, to turn will be our delight, till by turning we come round right. Simple Gifts, the old Shaker hymn with a couple of really dodgy verses added. Not sure I love that, but anyway. 25. Marion. Crikey. Hang on a minute. Let me just scroll back up before everything disappears off the screen. 1 chastity and then 36 for Marion. 173 chastity. 173. Don't know anything on that spread. On top of spaghetti, all covered with cheese, I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed. It rolled off the table and onto the floor, and then my poor meatball rolled out of the door. It rolled in the garden and under a bush, and then my poor meatball was nothing but mush. The mush was all tasty could be, and early next summer it grew to a tree. The tree was all covered with beautiful moss. I grew great big meatballs and tomato sauce. Yeah, so if you eat spaghetti all covered with cheese, hold on to your meatballs and don't ever sneeze. Well, there you go, on top of spaghetti. And Marion chose 36. 36, 36, 36. Again, nothing on that spread that I know. Oh, apparently I haven't done this since... No, surely not. I'm sure I've done this since then, but this says I've not done this in ages. Hail the day so long expected, hail the day of full release. Zion's walls are now erected, and a watchman publish peace. Throughout Shiloh's wide dominions, hear the trumpet loudly roar. Babylon is fallen, is fallen, is fallen. Babylon is fallen to rise no more. Babylon is fallen, fallen is fallen. Babylon is fallen to rise no more. All the merchants stand in wonder, what is this that comes to pass? Murmuring like some distant thunder, crying, oh, alas, alas. Swell the sound, ye kings and nobles, priests and people, rich and poor. Babylon is fallen, is fallen, is fallen. fallen, Babylon is fallen to rise no more. Babylon is fallen, is fallen, is fallen, Babylon is fallen to rise no more. Blow the trumpet in Mount Zion, Christ is come the second time, ruling with a rod of iron all who now as foes come back. Babel's garments we've rejected, and our fellowship is o'er. Babylon is fallen, is fallen, is fallen, Babylon is fallen to rise no more. Babylon is fallen, is fallen, is fallen, Babylon is fallen to rise no more. Babylon is fallen, fallen is fallen, Babylon is fallen to rise no more. Babylon is fallen, is fallen, is fallen, Babylon is fallen to rise no more. Babylon is fallen to rise no more. And in Paula's honour, I'm going to turn to page 71. Just cause. Oh, crikey. It's taking forever to find something starting at 71. I've done quite a few that I've sung before, but... Oh. Oh, the pirates in their fetid galleon, daggers in their skivvies, with infected tattooed fingers round a blunderbuss or two. Naught but murder in their minds, signs of scurvy in their eyes. It's from them I would expect to hear that F word, not from you. We sit down to have a chat, it's F word this and F word that. I can't control how you young people talk to one another, but I don't like to hear you use that F word with your mother. There are lumberjacks from Kodiak vacationing in Anchorage, enchanted with their coal tar soup and caribou shampoo, with 11 months of back pay in their aromatic woolens. It's from them I would expect to hear that F word, not from you. We sit down to have a chat, it's F word this and F word that. I can't control how you young people talk to one another, but I don't like to hear you use that F word with your mother. There are militant survivalists in Gucci bandolieros, taking tacky khaki walkie-talkies to their rendezvous, trading all the latest armor-piercing ammo information. It's from them I would expect to hear that F word, not from you. We sit down to have a chat, it's F word this and F word that. I can't control how you young people talk to one another, but I don't like to hear you use that F word with your mother. There are yobs who think that God himself is brawling in the grandstand on a cold November morning with a nostril blue, whose entire idea of heaven has a lot to do with football. It's from them I would expect to hear that F word, not from you. We sit down to have a chat, it's F word this and F word that. I can't control how you young people talk to one another, but I don't like to hear you use that F word with your mother. There's unsavoury musicians with their filthy pinko lyrics who destroy society's fabric and enjoy it while they do, with their groupies and addictions and their poor heartbroken parents. It's from them I would expect to hear that F word, not from you. We sit down to have it's It's F word this and F word that. I can't control how you young people talk to one another. But I don't like to hear you use, no, I don't like to hear you use that F word with your mother. There you go. Thank you, Marilla. Oh, nice one, Paula. That dong is older than Piers. I say. Crikey. That's a good typo. I like it a lot. Oh, this is copyright 1984, it says here, by Lou and Peter Berryman. So, not older than me, this one. 17 of 1st, 25. Oh dear. Yeah, voice is not the happiest voice in the world, but we've got a few of the regulars out of the way. Heel your ho, boys, let her go, boys, bring her head round into the weather. Heel your ho, boys, let her go, boys, sailing homeward to Mingalay. What care we, boys, how white the minch is? What care we, boys, the wind and weather, when we know that inches closer homeward to Mingalay. Heel your ho, boys, let her go, boys, bring her head round into the weather. Heel your ho, boys, let her go, boys, sailing homeward to Mingalay. Wives are waiting by the pier head, gazing seaward from the weather. Bring her head round and we'll anchor ere the sun sets on Mingalay. Heel your ho, boys, let her go, boys, bring her head round into the weather. Heel your ho, boys, let her go, boys, sailing homeward to Mingalay. Heel your ho, boys, let her go, boys, bring her head round into the weather. Heel your ho, boys, let her go, boys, sailing homeward to Mingalay, sailing homeward to Mingalay. Can't make Babylon 5 scan in the Babylon is Fallen, really. Well, not easily anyway. Thank you for the donation, Edwin. You're very kind. 17th. Next week, should be doing this again. Hopefully with a slightly sounder voice. The week after, I have a gig in Doncaster. Should you find yourself within striking distance of Doncaster on the 31st, I won't be streaming, obviously. I might stream on the Thursday, we'll see. But I've got a gig with Emily Eastwood as Easterly, and we'll be doing that. Probably not recording it, but you never know. And should you find yourself in South Yorkshire, then that'll be a thing that will be within striking distance of you. It's £10. Upstairs at one of the nicest brew pubs in the town. That's run by an old mate of mine. Well, mate of my brother's, really. And then the week after that is the UK Folk Convention in Norwich, which I will be turning up at on Saturday. Possibly doing a stream on the Friday. I'll make a decision nearer the time. I'm going to relax at the FilkCon this year. Got a bit of hair from my beard just got in my mouth. I'm going to aim to be a fairly relaxing con, so I'm not doing a set this year. And also, if I have to come back, that is a very good name for a band, Edwin, definitely. Come back depends how Jill's feeling, and so I don't want to make myself a hostage to a gig. But I will be bringing a Go board and some nice Japanese glass stones and all that kind of stuff, so I can have a game of Go with Edwin. And I will be bringing this so that should a room or a sing around fancy it, we can play singing together. Rise Up Singing Roulette, and I will probably bring the looping gear, and rather than having to cadge a speaker off Deb, I've got my own PA this time, so I might bring that as well so that I can loop in the circles, which should be fun, and also so that people can have a play and see how they get on with it, and an audio interface that will work with microphones and microphones. And yes, the more copies that we have in a circle, the easier it becomes to play Rise Up Singing Roulette, and because then the next person can be ready. We ought to have a Filk Fund, didn't we? We ought to have a Filk Fund thing where you chuck some money in the hat and call a number, and the first person turns to it. And anyway, it might be a silly thing to do. Well played, Edwin. Well played. I don't use it anymore. Hi, Mike. Good to see you. So yes, maybe we'll see if we can have a Rise Up Singing circle, and possibly if anyone's got any of the UK Filk hymn books, hymnals or whatever, because some people, I'm happier with Rise Up Singing, but there are probably other people who are happier with, one of the big Filk books. So if we have a pile of books in the middle that people can do roulette with, I reckon that could be quite good fun. Not that I'm organising anything, but that's just a thought. Don't know the final trawl, Paula. I will have to look it up. Anyway, and also I've got Bill and Brenda are mongling me a fancy microphone. Like the microphone, but it's the same microphone as the one I borrowed from Eliza and John, but it will be mine. So that might be rigged up and shown off as well, and the usual fountain pens and stuff, all that geeky stuff that happens around FilkCons. Quite looking forward to it. Yeah, the voice is not playing nicely. I'm going to aim to wind up about 9. No, that's the one I want. Oh, the rain, it rains all day long. Bold Riney, oh, bold Riney, and them northern winds, they blow so strong. Bold Goodbye, my sweetheart. Goodbye, my dear-o. Bold Riney, oh, bold Riney. Goodbye, my darling. Goodbye, my dear-o. Bold Riney, oh, has gone away. Oh, we're outward bound for the Bengal Bay. Bold Riney, oh, bold Riney. Get bending, me lads, 'tis a hell of a way. Bold Riney, oh, has gone away. Goodbye, my sweetheart. Goodbye, my dear-o. Bold Riney, oh, bold Riney. Goodbye, my darling. Goodbye, my dear-o. Bold Riney, oh, has gone away. Oh, the anchor's weighed and the sails are all set. Bold Riney, oh, bold Riney. And them Liverpool girls will not forget. Bold Riney, oh, has gone away. Goodbye, my sweetheart. Goodbye, my dear-o. Bold Riney, oh, bold Riney. Goodbye, my darling. Goodbye, my dear-o. Bold Riney, oh, has gone away. Oh, cheer up, Mary, don't look glum. Bold Riney, oh, bold Riney. Come White Stocking Day, you'll be drinking rum. Bold Riney, oh, has gone. Goodbye, my sweetheart. Goodbye, my dear-o. Bold Riney, oh, bold Riney. Goodbye, my darling. Goodbye, my dear-o. Bold Riney, oh, has gone away. Oh, the rain, it rains all day long. Bold Riney, oh, bold Riney. And them northern winds, they blow so strong. Bold Riney, oh, has gone away. Goodbye, my sweetheart. Goodbye, my dear-o. Bold Riney, oh, bold Riney. Goodbye, my darling. Goodbye, my dear-o. Bold Riney, oh, has gone away. Goodbye, my sweetheart. Goodbye, my dear-o. Bold Riney, oh, bold Riney. Goodbye, my darling. Goodbye, my dear-o. Bold Riney, oh, has gone away. Bold Riney, oh, has gone away. Restringing a uke while sitting on the sofa with a laptop on your lap. No, probably not very efficient. You're right, Edwin. What? I'm not quite sure what. Not sure where the Archie Fisher and Garnet Rogers things comes from. Thank Penfold. Thank you, Mike. Mine. My precious. Dear, hang on. Yeah, this crud is definitely not good crud. Good crud? You're going to have to try this, Mike. I'll bring, as well as bringing the this controller, I'll bring a foot pedal as well. So you've got the thing about, you know, for you guitarists, you can be hands-free. Lift up your hearts, Emmanuel's friends, and taste the pleasure Jesus sends. Let nothing cause you to delay, but hasten in the good old way. For I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul, and I know I feel I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. Our conflicts here, though great they be, shall not prevent our victory, if we but strive and march and pray like soldiers in the good old way. And I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. I have a sweet hope of glory, and I know I feel I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. Oh dear, hang on a minute. Let's just let's start that again with the looper setup right. Let's try that again, eh? It's surprising how much you can if you've got a lot of loops, more pedals is always good. But yeah, the FCB 1010 is reasonably well rated. I think you might. Loopy's pretty smart about. Well, I'll tell you what, bring it to Philcon and we'll see if we can make it work, shall we? How's that sound? Cry, by gum, a piano, Edwin. That's anyway. Let's try that song again. Lift up your hearts, Emmanuel's friends, and taste the pleasure Jesus sends. Let nothing cause you to delay, but hasten in the good old way. For I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul, and I know I feel I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. Our conflicts here, though great they be, shall not prevent our victory, if we but strive and march and pray like soldiers in the good old way. And I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. I have a sweet hope of glory, and I know I feel I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. Though Satan may his powers employ, a happiness for to destroy, yet never fear we'll gain the day by marching in the good old way. And I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul, and I know I feel I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. Ye valiant souls for heaven contend. Remember, glory is at the end. Our God will wipe our tears away when we have rolled the good old way. And I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. I have a sweet hope of glory, and I know I feel I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. And far beyond this mortal shore we'll meet with those who have gone before, and shout to think we've gained the day by marching in the good old way. And I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul, and I know I feel I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. Yes, I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. I have a sweet hope of glory, and I know I feel I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. Right. I shall seek that out. Archie Fisher is one of the finest non-Stan Rogers singer of Stan Rogers songs. His version of Field Behind the Plough is, you just melt. It's fantastic. Oh, yeah. Definitely going to be winding up soon. What have I not done? What do I need to sing that you've not heard me sing? Oh! I know. Who'll be the lady, who will be the lord, when we are ruled by the love of one another? Who'll be the lady, who will be the lord, in the light that is coming in the morning? Sing John Ball and tell it to them all. Long live the day that is dawning. For a crow like a cock, I'll carol like a lark, in the light that is coming in the morning. Eve is the lady, Adam is the Lord, when we are ruled by the love of one another. Eve is the lady, Adam is the Lord, in the light that is coming in the morning. Sing John Ball and tell it to them all. Long live the day that's dawning. For I'll crow like a cock, I'll carol like a lark, in the light that is coming in the morning. All shall be ruled by fellowship, I say. All shall be ruled by the love of one another. All shall be ruled by fellowship, I say, in the light that is coming in the morning. Sing John Ball and tell it to them all. Long live the day that's dawning. For I'll crow like a cock, I'll carol like a lark, in the light that is coming in the morning. Labour and spin for fellowship, I say. Labour and spin for the love of one another. Labour and spin for fellowship, I say, in the light that is coming in the morning. Sing John Ball and tell it to them all. Long live the day that's dawning. For I'll crow like a cock, I'll carol like a lark, in the light that is coming in the morning. Sing John Ball and tell it to them all. Long live the day that's dawning. For I'll crow like a cock, I'll carol like a lark, in the light that is coming in the morning. In the light that is coming in the morning. Oh, wow. Yeah, I like Archie. Nice guy. his sister, Ray, was a friend of Jill's. She used to live just down the road from when Jill lived in the northeast. Ray lived there, and was often the emergency guest at the local folk club. If a guest cancelled, Ray lived sort of 3 doors down, so they'd nip along and say, "Ray, can you do a thing for us?" And to the extent that when they actually finally booked her for an official gig, she was slightly bemused because she thought, "Well, I've been here lots of times," and they're like, "No, we actually want to advertise you this time." So, hang on. Out in the long spring grass, she said, the night was clear on the hill. He touched my ear with his voice, she said, and my blood ran sweet and chill. I laugh in my dreams at their jibe, she says, though they call me old man still, mate, still. I've seen them sprinkle wind and love, the young girls fondled and wed, and I watched their dreams grow as grey as the hairs that the limping sheepdogs shed. But mine are as green as the tall pines that lean by Lochend, and he never came back to my father's byre. But on an April night, when the moon sits fat on a scudding cloud, and the stars are clear and bright, I have known his touch like a cloak of fire, his limbs like shafts of light, and my eyes wet by the fire, she said, but not with lust or shame. I'm on no shepherd laid low, I weep with the starry flame, with the joy of what I can never lose, and what I dare not name. It was out in the long spring grass, she said. That's from The Singing of Archie Fisher. I don't know if he wrote it, but I love that song. It's called The Presence, and it's kind of found filk in a way. It's like just that we don't quite know what it was. Was it an elf? Was it just a traveller? Was it, who knows? And then you can fill that gap in as you like. And it's a spine-tingling song, I think. It's an absolute banger. Yeah. Going to close with this. This is one of the two Dave Webber songs that I often close with. Hang on. As I rose up at break of day, all from beside my true love, I heard a blackbird sing his song, as beautiful as new love. There's not a court in all the world has heard a sound so rich, and ne'er a song has e'er been sung that has such perfect pitch. As I walked out this autumn morn, just as the sun was rising, and all the world with dew was hung, and the trees like silver shining, there's not a court in all the world has treasures fair as these, and ne'er a diamond shone so bright as sunlight through the trees. And later on this autumn day, I saw a tree fire burning, the leaves like flames of red and gold. They set my heart a yearning. And then I heard another song from deep within my heart, awaiting just one touch of love before it made the start. After love I ask of life just one simple thing. Pray never let me see the day that will not let me sing. The Blackbird by Dave Webber. Thank you all so much. Thanks to everyone who's chucked money in the hat. It's been an absolute pleasure singing for you. I should do it more often. I definitely plan on doing it next week, hopefully with a bit more stamina. And so I will see you next week. And thanks for everything. And yeah. Bye-bye.